That.
Certain simplicity.
Did you like the video I sent
Yes.
where you got
I mean, that's,
his log
but it's like,
on the stump? And that
remember
stump
the
is
other
like
day I
that
told
big
you I
round.
tried to stand on that rock and I
Yeah.
start shaking?
Yeah.
Like that's totally, he'd be standing up above this.
Yeah.
But it looked like it was probably 20 feet in the air.
Yeah.
That was
I mean,
badass.
it's just
But it also looked like what we do with the PVCs,
Exactly.
but it's with a
It's
probably
exactly
100-pound
what
log.
yeah. Yeah, you got to do that on a stump and then keep your balance and keep your center. Now we're testing.
That's what I want to build in Libby's backyard. We just gotta wait for him to get home first.
He's got a what?
He's got a backyard.
Oh, he's got a backyard.
It's a little ways from here, but it's okay. I don't have much of a backyard these days.
Huh.
So when he's off, he
Yeah.
leaves the rubber too quick.
Yep.
So what I'm gonna do is a combination of, I'm gonna hold him to the rubber, and then I'm gonna put it in front and I'm gonna pull him away from the rubber so he has to learn how to connect himself to the
Yeah.
rubber.
Agreed.
But I want him to get this feeling first. What's up, A?
What's up?
Jamming. And I think subconsciously this thing makes your arm action better too.
Yeah.
Because you know
100%.
that if you hit my rubber band, so sometimes the other thing too is we'll get too disconnected here
Yeah.
versus there you can see he's staying kind of like around that, like if he had a belt on, somewhere about there.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess he does have a belt on. Holy shit.
Well, there you go.
You see, so what I'm doing is I'm holding him tight and letting go once he gets past the point that I want him. Make sure you give me good breaths. I just read Sifu's eyes right there. He wants to hear a nice saw breath, right, Sifu?
Yes. Since he's going to be pretty much the same.
So do I. So I look at this like a counter artist, where it's like he has to counter whatever I do. It's almost like I'm the
Yeah,
I'm the opponent or the aggressor or whatever you want to call it, and he's got to counter what I do here. So especially here when I'm,
You're the agitator.
there you go, I'm the agitator. You're the counterist.
Huh.
So like when I watch the video, it's different. What are you seeing?
It's his arm and upper body. It's not. It's
Feel free to throw in whatever you
it
see.
doesn't. It's not flowing. It's kind of stuck. So he's got this part here, and you're going through, but
It's almost this needs
but
to.
it needs to flow. You especially you, because of the submarine aspect, you literally have to whip that arm. If you don't whip it through and get all of it in there, because what you're doing is you're connecting one, and it's going to go a certain velocity and even a certain spin,
Yeah.
and you're going to do fine. But if I come through and I can open up this, keeping, minding that you got to keep your center and keep everything through this movement, but opening up that scap to a little bit more, boom, and as you come through, see how I'm pushing this now in, and then
Yeah.
as I come through, it's like this whole arm separates, and then the wrist goes whoof right through.
Yeah.
It's
You
almost
gotta-
that.
it's
It's almost
almost like
that
it's a
crane
whip.
move we were doing yesterday. That
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It is that. It's exactly that. And it's a whipping action, because if you're staying here, that's fine. Boom, right through. But if I'm
Yeah. Doing that.
now,
Yeah.
I'm going to get even more, because I'm going to relax my arm through it, and because I can, boom, I'm going to get more out of it. It's just like a whip. Because if I pull through, snap, it's relaxed all the way up into the apex. When you pop it, boom, then
Yeah.
you release the ball.
That whip, yeah.
But your breath and everything has to be connected. So this,
I know his eyes are very, very good. So it's different verbiage. So it's good for you to.
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know what that.
We're on that same page.
Same page, yeah.
Okay,
Definitely.
that's
yeah.
kind of where it's at.
And it's almost like something like Ridge Hand would maybe help him to.
Yeah, I mean, using like a heavy bag, because if you do like a solid ridge hand, you're gonna literally feel it, like especially in your elbow, you're gonna feel that jarring, like this, and it's like you know. But if you're doing it correctly, boom! I mean, the power is generated into the movement. It's all in the movement. You have to realize you use your body into all of its fullest.
Definitely,
You
yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, you don't have to. It's like people say, well, you got to connect here to here. Okay, great. But what about the other part? You know, what about the elbow? What about the wrist? You know, what about the forearm? What about the shoulder? What about the scap?
Definitely,
What
yeah.
about the neck?
All of it.
All of that, yeah.
All of it. Especially here, you come in here, guess where you're pulling from? Down here.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
actually are pulling from your lat.
Yep.
You're pulling from your lat muscle itself, all the way from here to here. You should have lats like no other right now, but you don't.
I don't, yeah.
You
Oh,
have
you
to
had to have that rib
because
removed, right?
here's
Yeah, I
the
had that
thing.
rib
when you
removed.
He had a rib
separate-
removed because he had thoracic outlet syndrome.
Okay. So when you're doing this and you're pulling through, this is a lat move right here. If I'm doing a traditional, like the mowing, this is a
Yeah.
lat move, or this is a lat move. Everything from here is all lat. So if I'm going through and I've got to separate, I'm going to pull all the way back through. It's not just my shoulder, not just my arm. I'm now going to use all of my back, boom, throwing it through.
Through it. Yeah.
So the more you're able to connect with your entire side and your core, then
That's where-
there. So you're conditioning. If I was conditioning you, if I was training you, conditioning you, I would literally break you apart, starting with your core and then work your from low all the way up, and redevelop everything. Cement, you know. And I'm not
Yeah.
talking about building you up, you know, like this. I meant basically developing those muscle groups to really connect everything.
Our boy's getting ready to leave us, though.
I know.
When do you leave?
I'll leave tomorrow, actually.
Oh.
Yeah.
He leaves tomorrow.
Well,
Yeah.
that's what you're going to have to take with you. You're going to have to develop them.
We need to get that last. That's where the guys
your
in the
last.
program, so I said it was week.
Start building them, start
Yeah.
conditioning. And I'm not
Yeah.
talking, don't just do power move.
Uh-huh.
That is the mistake. You need to do more fast twitch. So movements, use
And you can do
cable,
dynamic tension with that too, right?
dynamic tension. But cables
Yeah.
is the best way to go because it has a positive and negative.
Yeah.
So anything you do, try to do as many positive, negative force. So that means with that, okay? If you are going to do dumbbells, it's and then negative, slow, 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 and then squeeze at the top one, like maybe by 2 seconds, and that's all, and then drop it because then that'll force muscle fibers to engage more muscles every time you squeeze.
Gotcha.
Okay. All right.
Definitely. Yeah.
That's all I got for you on that.
Yeah, I gotta work on that for sure. Yeah. It's those lats.
You heard it here, boy.
Yeah.
For 1995.
We're close to that. In 1995, we'll have a crane training program for you.
Yeah. It's a combination between the crane and the ape, honestly, because of where his
Because
arm
this
is.
this would also be 8, right? Because
Well, it's ape is going to be more down here.
Yeah.
This kind of movement, yeah, from here, because it's going to stay low. Where crane goes up high, so he's kind of in between. So it's really the ape. That's the reason why his lats have to be highly more engaged, not just his arm. So we've got to strengthen up his back, especially his lower back, because we're going to cause him. Well,
especially
we
well
can.
for
I mean,
sidearm guys for sure.
Whoever the hell is going to help you, hopefully there is someone that actually does, but they got to be able to get your hips. So it means you're really going to have to work on the twisting of your core, getting all of this, you know, getting it straightened up. You know, holding a ball, doing the twists with the ball here, 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 standing up, and lower square horse, boom, 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 especially at the lower square horse, because when you throw, guess where you're throwing? You're not throwing up here, you're throwing down here.
Down there, yeah.
So you've got to get down here and get that pelvic underneath you. No, not this. No, no, no. Not this. It's here. just using your hips. Your knees are going to move a little bit, but they're not going to do this.
Not doing that, yeah.
And
No.
your feet are wrong. Go out again. Go out. Now turn your toes level or straight toward me, like you're going to go straight. Okay. Now sit. There you go. Get your pelvic underneath you more. There you go. Now, feel that?
Yeah. I need to work on that. Man.
Give you resistance.
Yeah. Man.
Could do that, right? You could put
Yeah, absolutely.
with this belt. You
Resistance.
could put a thing on each side, and
Totally. Band would work. You know? Band would work. Hula hoop, believe it or not. Get the rotations in the hips.
Man.
Because if you could do a hula hoop, sorry.
yeah, it's
If you
hard.
could do a hula hoop, you could do pretty much anything.
Definitely, yep.
Woo. Just wearing up my stuff.
Yeah, you're looking sharp. I love that shirt.
Thank you. Huh? No.
AC would put me out of business, homie. It was like $300 for like 3 days when Anthony turned it on one time, and we were at the point we literally couldn't do it. Right now, I couldn't do it either because I'm.
That's okay. We work better in heat.
We do. I love the fucking desert anyway. So.
It does. Plus, it actually helps the skin. It's a detoxing, so it helps the skin.
I feel like it would help you be more loose too.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You're hot. You're
Oh,
not.
yeah. You know, you got fans.
I was telling people it's like Bikram yoga, man. People pay for that shit. It's
Yeah.
like, just come in here.
Just come in here.
I won't even charge you extra. It's 94 degrees already.
Right. Well, you could charge them if they say, "Can we charge you?" Sure, it's $300.
Yeah, you want to turn it on there? Go ahead.
Yeah, it's $300
You can pay for it.
per hour.
That's a good idea, actually. Might just start selling air conditioning.
So, air conditioning. You want air conditioning? All right, it's $300 per hour. All right, see, I gotta get going. though.
Sounds great, brother.
I just wanted to stop by. How did?
I appreciate
what happened
it. It
with
was
Angel?
good timing. He threw well. I think they're gonna offer him something.
Okay.
And he just said, like, he basically told them, like, offer me, otherwise somebody else is gonna offer me. And that's what that guy was saying. He said he was really happy. They were former teammates,
All right.
so
Okay.
I thought it was really good.
Yeah, you did great.
I'll holler at you later about that other idea too.
Okay.
I
Thank
think
you.
that would be very easy to share.
That's an easy one. Yeah.
And DC says thank you.
Yep. Appreciate it.
He was whispering under my voice, but
Huh?
he was talking quieter than I was,
I
so
know,
you
I
didn't
don't
hear
hear
him. Yeah. I spoke for my guy. You're good. I'm just talking to myself. I gotta pull you a little bit more. Unless I had you way out here. But I gotta get you there. You go.
Feels good.
Let me get a couple more from back here, and then we'll trade you out.
Yep.
Yeah, we all wish we met Sifu when we were 12 years old.
Oh, I know. Does he do remote training?
Well, hey, we will if you want him to.
Okay. So probably best to do that.
That'd be a good idea. That's sick. Those hips turned though. Holy shnikes.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
I'm just gonna put you in your heels just a smidge for this one.
Yep.
And then we'll go regular. Sick. What's that feeling?
That feels good. I mean, it feels everything's on point. Yeah. How does it work?
I love that.
Love it. Yeah.
They made it through the eye of the needle there. Go uno mas with that.
Yep.
See what I'm doing? So I'm kind of pulling him into his heels. And with this belt, it's almost like a rock climbing belt. Like I could leverage him however I want. But I can get him to feel good and come in there once. Like a lot of times, we did this last time, but where he comes here and I can give him the feeling of what it feels like to wind up that way, but I could also give him that same feeling. It depends on who he is and what he does well, but I could go here, I could loop it in front and I could pull it that way. Typically in front though, we got a throw there, so. But I could also just line his hips up to mirror the slope. So like here.
Can you go from here?
Yeah, let's try it. What does that feel like?
Oh, way out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you make the adjustment?
Yeah, it's a little better.
I even heard your breath. You stayed connected. I like that stuff. Alright, let's take that thing off DC. Great, a little hydration station. Last time I KO'd you.
Yeah, this is a good workout. This is good too. Yeah.
It is, honestly.